It's Andi versus Rodo. Again, we have seen both of their cards, so I guess since we are here, and I can show you again their cards. So, firstly, we have Andi. Again, for those who just come by to the stream. So, in terms of booming, 3 out of 10. In terms of artillery macro, 5 out of 10. And unit composition, 6 out of 10. Position and micro, 6 out of 10. That's I guess mainly because he's a deathmatch player, so he should be good at those. Creativity, 4 out of 10. Splitting ability, 4 out of 10. Low res handling, 4 out of 10. To be fair, I would have actually expect that to be higher since he's a deathmatch player. And pushing skill, 2 out of 10. And consistency, 5 out of 10. And next we have Rodo, the red snail, aka the always slow gamer. So previously he had a really bad PC, but now, I mean, this problem is resolved. So whenever you had Rodo in your game was always on slow mo, and Rodo always had the red snail on just beside his name, just because of the lag that he was causing. 6 out of 10 booming, 5 out of 10 art macro, unit composition, 6 out of 10 positioning and micros, 4 out of 10 creativity, 8 out of 10. Actually, I agree on that. He just comes up with some fun stuff. Splitting abilities, 7 out of 10. Low res handling, 4 out of 10. Pushing skill, 5 out of 10. And consistency, 7 out of 10. So, overall, if you just consider all these ratings, you would, I mean, based on what we know from these players, and what they should have done for this matchup was Rodo should have went for a split fight just because he is good with the splitting and Andi is not. But then again, it is just what they did, and well, and the reason I'm saying this because Rodo took Spain, and Spain is not really good on splitting. I'm not really sure why he went with Spain, but anyway, we will see what he will be doing in terms of fight later on. And actually, if well, never mind. Andi has the same deck as the previous game, so again he's having this card which reduced the cost of the population cost of leather cannon, heavy cannon, and falcolets by 1. So he has that card, and also he had one more thing which I'm not seeing, I feel. Oh, never mind, that was the only card. And he's also missing the H2 melee unit attack card, which is again not good at all. I wouldn't even suggest that. That card is really good. And aside from that, he doesn't have the mercs, so it's the same deck as last game. And again, he's placing his factory next to the nats. So what he's planning to do is just secure the outside with the walls and buildings, and then just go for a pure heads up fight into natives, and then use the heavy cannons from the factory into natives. But then again, this again is a really risky move against Spain, especially because what could happen is Spain just roll over Sweden on the start fight and then push them into natives as soon as possible, and then basically as soon as Spain is at this spot, they will be able to snipe the factory easily. And also, as you can see, there's not much space to build military buildings, so you can just fill like some raxes, stables, and artillery foundry here. There is just 3 layers of wall, and then there goes the factory. Let's see actually if Rodo will be able to push this hard enough to punish this factory placement or not. Actually, let's see in fact if he knows this factory. Yeah, he knows. So he has seen this factory, that it is here. Let's see if he will do anything about it. And then other than that, he doesn't know where the second factory is. Okay, let's move on to... I'm just trying to see in terms of scouting. So Andy knows where both of the factories are. And aside from that, he doesn't have any idea. He doesn't even know where the initial TC is, which is kind of bad. Okay, so he's again going for the same base setup as the previous game that he did. A bunch of military buildings outside, some walls, and then most probably here at this spot, he won't be building anything. He will just leave it as a blank space for later on, just in case if there was any push or anything at this spot, which is again quite wrong to do this, because you always want to have the buildings ready here, so later if anything goes on here, if you lose these buildings, you won't be panicked by just spamming buildings wherever that you can. So actually he's building all over this place. Alright, and one more thing he's doing, which is kind of weird, is chopping wood. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the leather cannon strategy that he's trying to do, to apply. So maybe he needs more wood. That's why he's chopping more wood. But then again, since he doesn't have mercenary card, as I've said, he should have just went more heavy on coin and just completely ignored the leather cannon, as I've explained on the previous game. So other than that, I guess that's all about his base setup and his strat. And actually Brandon is, or Rodo is actually scouting all this area to know what's going on. So he knows the walls are up to here, there's nothing here, the factory is here. So let's see where he will start to strike and where he will be starting to attack. Okay, so there was a pause, I suppose. Okay, so aside from that, as you can see, he made bunch of walls here for the side. He could went for more walls and make it more secure basically at the side, but I still believe these are actually quite enough, and he's building the arsenal here. I would say actually build the arsenal here on a wasted space basically. So instead of the arsenal here, you could have just built like some military building, a stable, an artillery foundry, or even a racks just inside the eco wall, just in case if anything happened. Because this matchup is versus Sweden, and Sweden is really good with the split fight, so he should have had that as a backup. But again, let's see if actually Andy do any sort of split. And I don't know why Rodo is upgrading the musketeers versus the Sweden matchup. I mean, you should basically on this matchup, all you need is, I would say you don't even need the goon. You could ideally upgrade the goon as Spain for this matchup, and then the rest is just skirm, rods, and also the lancers. Even though the Carlins counter the lancers, but then again at the same time, the lancers shred the Carlins as soon as they reach them. 0 out of 10 pushing skill. Ah, yeah, lancers eat Carlins. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh my god, I just look at the chat for 1 second and I just messed up everything. Okay, so okay, at least the fight didn't go that long, so 6 seconds. So what Brandon is doing is he has the mortars. There is one idle mortar at the center, is not doing anything, and he had bunch of he has 4 Cobrins actually there, and he already managed to snipe one, well actually 2 He already managed to snipe 2 heavy cannon, which is really nice. So 2 more heavy cannons left at this spot. But aside from that, let's check all over this place. Rodo doesn't have any sort of defense actually at this spot, which is kind of weird. And also he has 10 idle musketeers there, while Andi has bunch of Corlins all over this place. So this could be really good for Rodo, just because there are all these idle units standing there, so he could just possibly push the natives super fast and, well, try to do something with it. And actually, does he have anything else? Well, this mortar I've seen. Oh, and the Hulk overpop, I guess he either forgot to send them forward or it was just kind of late with it. But anyway, let's just get into it. You should have just put the dogs next to the fight rather than there. It's really nice how the militiamen are still alive and they're still causing some trouble. And okay, so these hussars will get some good value here. I wish these halls were there in time, but now Brandon will lose bunch of units, which is really bad. He managed to wipe up all of the heavy cannons, which Andy took from the factory, and I'm pretty sure he will be able to wipe out these hussars before they reach to this covering and the mortar. So okay, so that's all about it. Wait, did he took... I feel his infantry are training quite slow. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have the native upgrade yet. Yeah, he doesn't have the native upgrade yet. Okay, so he built one stable here at the side, and it doesn't seem like it's doing much. I mean, even though these lancers are close to the Carlin, but the number is just the number of the Carlins are on the advantage. And still he has this 10 musketeer here. I'm not sure for how long they will be sitting there, but all I can say is Spain already lost the tempo of the start fight, and now it's just all about being able to hold this spot and push it back slowly. So let's see if Brandon managed to do that or not. And next card, he should be actually sending the advanced arsenal. I'm not sure why he didn't send that yet. I'm pretty sure you can send that during the boom, and I don't know why he didn't send it, but anyway. So these are just bunch of scarabs, which is wrong. He should have mixed bunch of rods here, and those rods could have been really useful. He's making the saloon next to the battle actually, and I suppose he aged up with the mercenaries, and maybe now he's planning to make some mercenaries. I don't know what mercenaries were inside this matchup, and I suppose like the unit that he makes will identify what was the idea behind choosing mercenary on this matchup. I hope it was just something valuable, else it will be just a waste of resource. So let's see about that. So he has 6 lancers on the side and 10, well, okay, now it's reduced to 8 musketeers at the center, so that's quite a lot of population. 6 covering, which is being useless again, and is closing the flanks, which is quite nice. And he can just he's trying to deny the lancer flank as much as possible, but then again at this spot I'm not sure why Rodo is not sending. I mean, he could easily spam a bunch of rods basically his own unit, and then that would have been a real hard time for Andy to respond, because he doesn't have any sort of artillery, and these bolas won't be able to stop those rods. Okay, so he lost that. Yeah, I suppose either side just deleted some pillars. I suppose he's trying to set up the saloon again, or maybe not. Well, it doesn't seem like he's going for the saloon anymore. He's just trying to ignore it. And at the same time, he made some walls, but these walls are just wide open. The units can go through. And also at the same time, he pulled out these musketeer units, which were at the center towards this side. So, which is really good. Now he won't have idle units. So at the same time, Andy is trying to push. Oh my god, I misclicked. And is trying to again make the distraction on the side, just like what he did on the previous game. Oh my god, 4 heavy cannons. This will be quite strong. But then again, he has to be really careful for these ancient coverings, and that could be really amazing, and it could actually pay off really well. Okay, still training some heavies from the factory. Okay, so now he has enough covering. He should be able to hold up on this spot. Alright, so okay, so these heavy cannons will be painful just for these, and also since he doesn't have any covering, this will be super annoying to deal with. And I guess as soon as he sends the case shot, these heavy cannons will be even harder to deal with. I mean, it's not like he's sending a bunch of melee units to get rid of them, but still. Okay, now it's a really dangerous time for Andy's heavy cannons. He should be losing some of these soon. So he lost 2 covering. He should be losing 1 more, and then following by that, he should be losing a bunch of other heavy cannons. And right now he's trying to apply pressure again with his favorite host spam on Rodo's artillery pieces, which is nice. At the same time, again, he's trying to make some distraction with these 10 Carolines, but again, Rodo is not paying any sort of attention to those, so he's just trying to ignore it for now. And all I can say is right now Rodo is having a really nice defense, but again, he doesn't have any flank walls on both sides, which is really bad. It's just having this, as you can see, these hussars are just walking in freely and then killing the, or even aiming these artillery pieces. And I guess Rodo was trying to right click on the heavy cannons with the covering. So there goes, I think that was 8 covering. That was quite a lot of gold though, but then again, that was really bad, and he lost quite a lot of resources actually for that. And right now, as you can see, he doesn't have wood. He has 44k food, and also he doesn't have coin, which is really bad. This could go really bad for him because he doesn't have wood to maintain natives. And actually, let me see what. Well, both of the factories are on wood, but still he's lacking a lot of wood. I'm not sure why, and I'm not sure what he spent on. I guess these Kubrian spam are just one of the reasons he's losing so much wood, and he's also low on wood. Because by right, when you have this exotic hardwood card, you shouldn't be having any sort of issue. And there goes the 10 covering. I think if Peha was here, he would have been proud of Rodo just because of this covering spam at this spot. And anything else is going on, any split or anything? Well, just 7 idle musketeers, 1 lancer, 3 musketeers. So he has some idle units inside the map, but then again, if those units were here, that could have been quite nice. So imagine if those units with Ancient, that would have been much better. Imagine if he had some horse art. Well, again, he's training Kuvrin just because of these heavy cannons from Andi. He's just overcommitting with the Kuvrins. I don't know why. So again, if like by okay, so 2 horse art are in queue. If these horse art were coming out sooner, that would have been really nice for Rodo, because of all these infantry. He could have just made so much difference. But right now he's really low on coin and wood. So there goes 4 and 7 horse artillery in the queue. But then again, he's low on wood and coin, so I'm not sure how is he planning to protect those artillery pieces. Let's see what he will do. So 2 of them already popped out, so all of them are actually out. So now let's see if he will manage to get any sort of value out of those horse arts or not. Okay, so he managed to save 2 of them, which is nice. And then again, Andi made a flank wall here at this spot, which is quite nice. And I'm pretty sure Frosty is really proud of Andi, just because Andi is a deathmatch player and he's just dominating Rodo. Well, there goes. I just said it as well, and I saw it in the chat. Okay, so one more heavy cannon coming up, and then the factory is still on heavy cannon, I believe. Yeah. So the factory is still on heavy cannon. 2 heavy cannons are here with case shot. Oh my god. Well, just ignore what I said. He still hasn't sent case shot. Come on, Andi. I mean, you're just making Frosty feel bad. Imagine having these heavy cannons and not having case shot. The case shot would have been super deadly on the heavy cannon. It's just a really nightmare. I can confirm that. And also he has one of the trade posts, but it's still on XP, and considering he has sent all of his cards, so I'm not sure what he's doing. And well, actually Rodo managed to get back some of his coin income, and he has actually 29 villagers on wood, which is really interesting. I don't know why he has that many villagers on wood. I guess he's trying to keep up with the natives and also artilleries. But then again, there is no point of having Kuvrin if you do not have horse artillery. I mean, even though these are ancient skirms, but then these horse art will be dying soon because they have no protection. And I'm not sure why Rodo is not standing well, rods his own unit. But then yeah, it's kind of weird to see this matchup. He could have just dominated a bit, or even defend rather a bit better with the Spanish Rodoleros, but I'm not sure why he's not using them as often. And he's trying to make a run on this spot with the Explorer, but pretty sure he's maxed on TC, so he cannot do anything. And at the same time, he's trying to make a split going on. So 8 Caroline and 1 artillery foundry going up, so we can expect some mortars queuing up here instantly, or well, even not. Okay, so 2 Raxes are going up. He's trying to get the native embassy as well, sorry, native settlement as well, and I guess he just tried to suicide those mortars, so he will be able to secure the native trading post. And I suppose this one will go up in time. Let's see the HP. Oh, never mind. This one won't go up. Never mind. It was close. It was close. Okay, now Oh, actually, Rodo made a nice response to that. Just made some mortars and then defend those buildings. But then at the same time, he's losing his natives really badly. I really wish he'd do something about this. Because if not, this will be the end for him. So let's see what he will do. Wait, champion? Wait, what? Oh, never mind. This is bug. Okay. So these are actually legendary Holocron Javelinis. But since he sent this card after the tech that he got from the capital, so the champion upgrade will just show up on top of the legendary upgrade for some reason. I don't know. But in terms of stat, these are actually legendary Holocrons. So it's just a bug on the name. So just ignore that. Oh my god, he's still training Coverings. Rodo, stop this. Oh my god, I was having like high expectation from Rodo. Now I'm kinda disappointed. I don't know. I guess like taking Spain for him was not the move because he's not a player that he's like really he doesn't feel that comfortable with Spain. As you can see, he's not playing his best, I would say. I'm pretty sure if he took like something else, he could have done much better. I don't know why he just went for Spain for this matchup. But yeah, I mean, I've said this quite a lot of time as well. It doesn't matter if a civ is OP or not. It just matters if you know how to play that civ. If you don't know how to play a civ properly, regardless of how OP is the civ, you won't be able to achieve as much as you should. Because I know Rodo or Brandon is not I mean, this is not how I have seen him play, and I just assume this is not his comfortable pick. That's why this is happening. I mean, he's under so much pressure right now while he shouldn't be. But anyway, Andi is also well, he took all 3 trading posts, which is quite nice. He has these leather cannons, which are kinda useless because they're not really good at sieging. And okay, so he's trying to build here. Actually, the case shot on the leather cannon is quite sick though. It does 7 shots. Each shot will do 7 damage, and it has 4 area. Okay. Actually, how does that work though? 4 splash, 49 damage. Wait, actually it's not that good though. It's not as good as heavy cannon, I'm pretty sure. Wait, did he stop the heavy cannons from production now that he sent the case shot? Seriously? Oh, never mind, the heavy cannons are coming. So I just want to take a look at the heavy cannon stats. So I just keep the tracker on it until it just unpack, and then we will see how it will work out. So it looks like Brandon managed to take back some tempo inside natives, but at the same time he's under slight pressure on this side. But I feel he's just overcommitting here. He should be just focusing into natives, and then that will be quite good because Andi is dropping in score while Rodo is slightly getting settled. Oh my god, look at the case shot on the heavy cannon. Oh my god, that's insane. That's quite sick. It's really sad he lost the heavy cannon instantly, but the stats were quite sick. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he lost a missionary just now. That's why we saw the debuff. We saw the buff thing gone for a second. Sorry. And okay, he's making one cover in here. Why? Just focus here. I mean, there is not much threat here. You can just ignore these walls to besiege down until he reach here, and you still have enough building to defend. Just focus here. And okay, he has sent all of his cards, and now actually he has 17 idols. Oh, these were the villagers he put on trees. So I hope he just put them back on where they should work, and then he should have just maintained this temple. He lost 1k, and then well, at the same time Andi is losing quite a lot as well. But Rodo should be definitely making some flank walls here. Just make like one here and then one here, in order to close the flank from the hussars into Spanish armies, so you won't have any issue on these missionaries. I don't know why. No champion upgrade on Nats. Oh my god, Andy. Oh yeah. Well, this doesn't seem good. I'm really glad you mentioned that. Well, that doesn't seem good. I mean, these are legendary upgrade because of the capital tech, so it shows as legendary, which is the final upgrade. But inside the native settlement, as you can see, the champion upgrade is missing. So he still hasn't done this upgrade, and I'm not sure if he will actually manage to do it or not. But basically, what is happening right now, all of the native units from Andi are kind of a meat shield. They are not doing much, and they are at the same time they're dying quite fast while doing not much damage. Okay, so these heavy cannons again are in action, so one of them are down. Andy's trying to close the flank once again. I don't think he can. I thought for a second he's trying to put the mortars here so you can aim the native settlement, but then that was not going to happen. Oh my god, the lack of rods from Rodo is really annoying me. If he went for like Skirm rod combo, that would have been so much better for him. I don't know why he's not doing that. Okay, well, meanwhile, let's just check the side. So he's completely taking the control over the side as well, but Andi having triple trade posts will be really good for him, especially now that his resources are dropping. He should be stopping the leather cannon spamming. So, and also he has 10 idols. Okay, there you are. And also he should be remicroing into food in order to be able to maintain the Hussar and Caroline and also the native units. And I don't suppose he is doing this upgrade yet. Nope. Leather cannon stock. Yeah, leather cannon is really useless. I have no clue why people use it, or even Andy you. Well, this is the second game that you used it. I hope you learned from your mistake and you won't be using that ever again. Just trust me, don't make that unit at all. I mean, these heavy cannons are okay to make, but the leather cannon is just something that you don't really get any sort of value out of it. Making horse art is just 10 times better. Well, actually, and Rodo is trying to deny the trading post He just took one trading post from Andi, which is nice. And right now, all the action inside the map is going into natives. And Rodo is again low on wood. Actually, let me see. Does he have wood chopping upgrade? Yeah. It's 1.2. I'm trying to see if he's missing any upgrade or anything. So 155, that's it should be 161, that's as it should be. He has all the upgrades though. I don't know why he's dropping really fast. He's making so many scares without anti-cav. I mean, these native anti-cavs are fine, but you still need some rods to be defending your scares and your artilleries. Okay, so this is a really artillery heavy composition at this point. I really hope Brandon just walked in easily. Well, he did. Never mind. Well, he lost 2 coverings for no reason, 1 horse art for no reason, without getting anything out of it. He managed to take out 2 covering, 3 covering. Well, that went good, at least. Ah, finally he's trying to close the flank. That took a while. Alright. Actually, let's see if both sides are sending the cards constantly. Yeah, it seems like they are. Andy still has 5 cards, but I suppose he will be sending those. So. Oh my god, now his food is gone completely. Now it's the time where Rodo can come back actually at this point. Let's see if he will do it or not. And he's trying to control the native post, which is good. And he's trying to walk in. I don't know where is the rally point for this, but he should have taken this one out as well. That would have been really useful. Okay, this horse should hit here. Just hit here. Come on, just hit here. Oh my god. What are you doing? Ah. I really wish he had... I mean, Rodo knew what's going on in terms of Andy's resources. So he could just went for some Lancer, and that would have been the doom for all of these artillery pieces. Andy should be spamming the infinite crawling now. Yeah, he is. Nice. Oh my god, the dogs are paying off. Easy. Let's go. I think that was like 8 or something Carolines. They just dealt with it super easy. 0 out of 10 rolling skill. Yeah, I think Rodo, you should take some lessons from Galactica for the walling. That would be really good. Yeah, and I don't know. Well, if Book is also mentioning that, Brandon, I don't know why you are not training rods. You are not making your own unit. It doesn't even make sense. Come on. No, send the dogs for the heavies. No. Oh my god, those dogs could have been really annoying for these heavies. And also at the same time, you could just you could easily kill these 3. Oh, nice. That was a nice cool shot. I think it was like triple cool shot, so all of them hit the central one and then just wiped out all of them. Oh my god, Andy's really low on food. And also he moved 45 on food, but actually let's see if he upgraded them or not. Yeah, the meal is upgraded actually. So okay, so there is no side base going on whatsoever, and Rodo is I think he's trying to close these walls, and still Andy is having 2 native well, sorry, not 2 native posts, 2 trading posts, which is quite nice, but he's really low on food. I really hope Rodo applies some good pressure on this bot. He could just go for some Lancers rather than making these useless Carolines. Oh my god. Just make Lancers. I mean, okay, you see this situation happening. I mean, you should be able to identify that the other side is low on something, because everything is just artillery and some Carolines. He's not being as productive as before with the hussars, and these 11 villagers are still here. They have been here for a while actually. I'm not sure why Andy is not doing anything for them. I mean, imagine 11 villagers on food. That would have been really useful. Oh my god. Why are you walking in? You see? Just 4 lancers and then you managed to wipe out everything. Well, not everything. Just you did a really nice trade at that spot. Kill me. This is 10 cools, right? Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, now Andy will be making hussars, which will be amazing for him because you have 10 covering, of course. Oh my god, this is not looking good at all. Okay, nice. Okay, the coverings are dead. That's good. You should be able to wipe out these as well. Yep. Okay, now is the time to push in. Now is the time to push in. Let's see Andy's food count. Okay. Wait. Okay, Andy, one more mistake you're having. These native embassies are really far. I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons you were not able to push, just finish him when he was at this spot. You should have just replaced them here and here. Or even double at the center. Double native embassy. Yeah, Harry, it's a really cool idea. And also, like, having these heavy cannons with 6 pop is quite nice, but I feel if you're going for such a strat, you should take the second engineering school as well with Sweden. Then in that case, your heavies will be training with the same speed as Chinese heavies from the factory, which is nice. Okay, still Andy is having some trouble in terms of food, and I don't know what is this pathing for Rodo. I guess he wanted to pat there, but Rodo, do you know you can make gate here so you won't have to take the path all the way from your own native? I guess maybe you didn't know, or even didn't notice rather. Okay, this fight is actually going quite nice now that both sides are low on resources. Considering Andy having 2 trade posts, Rodo will be having some trouble with this. Oh my god, please stop this. More coverings. Why? I wish Harry was here and would say, like, what is the point? Okay, just shoot this. Shoot it. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, so now he's trying to pull back once again. That was actually a nice, cool shot by Andy. He was just pulling back, and then at the same time he managed to wipe out one more covering. Oh my god, did you see that heavy cannon case shot? It was just amazing. Alright, so... well, this heavy cannon managed to live. Never mind. I swear, if there were like 10 Lancer with these units walking forward, this would have been a real dead position for Andy. Assuming he has no food, yeah. I don't know why Brandon is not making Lancers. He can afford it at this point. I mean, look at this resources. He can definitely afford the Lancers. Lancers, rods, whatever. Either of those melee units. Okay, well these Culverins gonna die, 100%. Well, there's 3 Cooves here, 1 more going down. Okay, already dead. Alright, this is... I mean, Brandon is taking so much chance to come back, but it's like he doesn't want to come back. I don't know, what is this? Okay, he took 1 trade post. I hope actually he switch it to something else. Or even, I think, leaving it on XP is also nice. You can get the cards more often. So we should be fine. Please stop making calls. It's really annoying me. And also, just make the flank wall. Just make the flank wall. If you had this flank wall and some towers here, I'm pretty sure Andi would have been dead by now. And also, well, lesser Culverins, of course. Spam natives, 10 out of 10, definitely. Forgot natives. Oh, actually, did you even operate them yet? Oh my god, they're not even operated yet. Well, it's at the same time, it's not like you can really afford them. Well, I mean, for now you can, for sure. Okay, this case shot heavies should be able to deal with this. Deal with this. Okay, no, never mind. Caronins just dealt with them. Oh my god. Brandon, please. Actually, does he even have coin? No. He doesn't. I was thinking he could even send the Holcon shipment and that could be quite useful for him as well. But one of the reason I can say Rodo is dropping super fast in terms of coin and wood is just because of these Culverin spams. He's not really making good trades with them, and at the same time is just wasting his population on this situation where Andi is low on pop and he cannot afford well, either infantry or cavalry. Like, he can really not do that, so he's just doing what Andi wants, making Culverins, giving Andi more time to gather food, and then basically just pull back and then make some artillery because he has enough coin and wood. One more thing I've seen people not do, when you see these hussars, you have like 4 Culverins, or even for this case 6 Culverins with unction, just shoot at the hussars. I mean, it's not like you want to kill them with those Culverin shots, you want to deal damage to them so your other units also can kill them faster. I mean, they still do like 70, so they do 35 damage to each cavalry unit, and with unction, well, it should be higher, so it's 50 damage. So it's not like they do nothing. Oops, it's like... Oh, actually, Rodo is... He took 1 already, and he's trying to take the second native post, sorry, trading post as well. So that could be a really nice move by him, and also a good comeback. And please, oh my god, I don't want to say anything else about this. It is really bothering me, I swear. Thanks, Windsor, for the raid. Love you. No! Did he spoil? I'm really glad I didn't read this. Thank you. Well, whoever did that timeout, thank you, big time. Thank you. Actually, is he... I think one of his factories on wood. Yeah, Andy, actually at this spot, you should have just switched this factory or even this factory where you're training heavy on food. Actually, maybe keep that one factory that is producing heavy to still produce heavies, but the other one you should have just switched it to food because right now there is nothing you can do. And guess what? More wolves on this side, and I'm pretty sure Brandon is also training wolves. Yeah, there we go. 6 wolves coming up soon. I hope he just doesn't increase it further. Oh, thank God. So 6 wolves coming. So that's already 7 wolves. 3 idle mortars. I don't understand the reason for this. Why did you even make mortars? I mean, now that you really need the population for your unit, just put these mortars on the fire mode. So, well, what they can do at least is as soon as a building is trying to go up, well, such as this, you can stop this. So you can just, your mortar will just auto shoot. Oh my god, Andy's out of food again, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Look at this, I mean, Rodo has so many chances to push back, but he's just not doing it because he's training rather well the wrong units at the wrong time. He could just make some rods, skirms, lancers, and then walk in with the missionaries and then just deal with this all these units easily. Okay, 2 lancers walking in. They... Oh, why? These are just cool brain. There is 1 heavy cannon only. You can just even go for that heavy. Never mind. I'm pretty sure more coves are coming. Nice. And... well, to be fair, Andy, you could also... I'm not sure even if you have done the horse artillery upgrade on your artillery foundry yet. I mean, I'm not sure if they were imperial yet because I see you had the leather cannon upgraded and also you are using the heavy cannon. So you could really just put both of the factories on food and just train horse artillery instead of the heavy cannons. I mean, at this spot you just need the food, so you might as well just put everything on food so you can just push and end this, because you do not want Spain to come back. Well, it's not like he wants to come back, but still. Okay, so this one will go down 100%. It's dead. Okay, so the Covering managed to pick that off, but I mean, that's Mortar already done his job, and now Andy is trying to take this native settlement here at this spot. It's not like he can really afford it, but the thing is, he will just deny Rodo to I mean, he will deny him from making natives, and well, I would have actually done that as well, since Rodo doesn't seem like he really likes training Rodoleros, so he's just using natives as anti-cav. Okay, so now I guess he's trying to go for the other native settlement. Nope. Oh, he actually finally done it. So I guess that will be the time to shine. Okay, let's go. I really wish they were sieging this instead of that, but it's still fine. Okay, now I can tell Andy will be able to push in properly because all of his native will be upgraded, and also he has triple native, which is amazing. So let's see what he will do. He should have actually went for a bunch of melee units at this point. Okay, so now he has also I mean, Rodo has no natives as well, so it's just the best time to go for that. And also he's sending the berries now. It's a good time. I'm pretty sure he could have sent that earlier, but still doesn't seem like Rodo can come back from this anyhow. Seems like he's just trying to hold at this point. And does he have actually any building inside? Nope. And he cannot even afford the gates because his wood is really low. Okay, so he will be getting bored of the native post, so that will be really painful. Now, actually, Rod should have remacro on coin at this point, so he can just make some artilleries and defend. I mean, this is the time you need the cold rain and horse artillery where you are under pressure. Well, both of them are dead. Should have trained from this one, but anyway. Okay, so just going for the other native as well, and bunch of villagers are walking in to make a setup. That will be nice. And Andy just needs some mortars at this point. With some mortars, he should be able to execute this easily, so that will be all. Let's see if how long will it take him to make those mortars. Why he has heavies? Oh yeah, well, I'm pretty sure. Well, again, I guess maybe he just dropped by. He has this card which reduce the heavy cannon population by 1. So these heavies are 6 pop, or he's training it from the factory. I mean, now at this point where you have all these heavies here, and since it's a long walk to the other side of the map, you should have just switched this factory to something else instantly. Because having that 6 population walking all the way from your base to this side is just it's really time consuming and also not really efficient. Okay, so we have 4 mortars now, which is nice, and this cool will die 100%. Well, unless Brandon decided to... Okay, never mind. This one is dead. Alright, so it's just massing native units. Should have actually massed some hussars at this point. He can afford some hussars right now. Should be fine. Okay, now some outposts are coming up here. Alright, now it's a good time. I think he switched one of the factory to food. No? Wait, never mind. For a second I thought he did. Because I see the wood gathering is reduced. Oh, never mind. I think the torps are out of... yeah, the torps are out of wood. And at the same time he got the berries. So that's why the food gather rate increased and the wood gather rate decreased. I thought he switched one of the factories. Never mind. Okay. I remember playing with hit spirits smashing up Lord Rafael. Oh, wrong chat. Oh, I love you, Harry. Yeah, he should be fine now. I mean, at this point where you have 4 natives, you can easily make like even 6 mortars. And well, some calls to just deny enemies calls. And other than that, that should be all. And look at this. All of these melee units are just forcing these units to go back. I should have just used the lancers to attack, but anyway. Doesn't seem like there is any sort of comeback at this point. Oh my god, he has almost 10k food because previously he was having natives, but right now he lost the natives and he forgot to remicro. So this is, I guess it is a dead point for Brandon at this point. Yeah, Book, tell him. Part of him will die. Oh, oh my god. Oops, misclick. Oh my god. Just walk in. You can just clear these culverins or like nothing. Oh my god, how many heavies are these? 4 heavies. 1 more is on the way. Okay, so 5 heavy cannons and well, bunch of native units. I really wish he was sending more hussars into the fight. Oh, never mind. He's low on food again. Okay. Well, Andy, you should have used these mortars to siege these walls, and then after that you would have had an open space. I mean, as long as you walk into the economy, there's nothing the enemy can do in a 1-1 situation. He's forced to pull his own units also into his own economy to defend, and if not, well, he will lose the economy, of course. Alrighty. Actually, this was an interesting fight, even though like Brandon just did like tons of mistake with those covering spam, where he had like so many chances to come back from that position, but well, he just decided to do something else instead of that. Oh my god, are they gonna walk in? No? Why is he unpacking? Oh. Oh, what actually happened? I guess, well, Andy is out of food since he has 4 natives. And also you should have just replaced these native embassies to the other side, so you could just spam from all of them at once. Okay, now it is getting a slow push at this point. How is this game still going? Well, you tell them, Tanner. I'm not sure why he's not using the mortars to wipe out these walls. Actually, let me see his point of view. I mean, you clearly know the economy is here. Yeah. Oh, finally. There we go. That took a while. And I guess at this point, Brandon is making the musketeers just because he doesn't have enough coin. Oh, never mind. Actually, he macro. Nice. No! Spoilers, get out. Oh, yeah. The end players like it's slow and painful. Ah, Frosty. You just okay. Aim here. Aim here. No, not the stable. Here. Well, actually, does he have food? No. Well, the problem is even if he just wipe out those walls, he still doesn't have food to spam hussars inside the eco. That's the other issue. But still, Brandon will be panicked. Come on, just target this. Do it. Do it. Okay, where are they going? I don't see the rally point. Oh my god. This is going to be a suicide. Yes, yes. Well, okay. This one will go down, definitely. Okay, expected. And this one as well. Oh, never mind. The cool shot did their work. Okay, now we need 5 more mortars to come. To be fair, where are the units? Let me see. So, 1 heavy is on the way. 32 Carolines, 4 heavies, 10 pop in the queue, 4 coverings. Well, okay, that's all about it, I guess. He has some idle units as well, but it's not much. I guess I wish he was using these units as well to walk in. Okay, this one will go down. Nice. Alright, well, Brandon is dead at this point. There's nothing he can do. He doesn't even have anything. Okay, you just have to... He has 8 machinery. He doesn't have the... Oh, he has a church. I was about to say. He lost the church and now he cannot do anything. And one more thing, you can shoot with these covering on these outposts. Since they're unbuilt, they will go down quickly. Not the villager, the outpost. So you will stop that from going up. Are we having some mortars yet? No, no, no. Okay. Well, seems like Andy is not a big fan of mortars. I don't know why. Okay, so 20 natives are sieging this wall rather than this. Oh, I think that was a misclick rather. Anyway. Is Brandon pop yet? Yeah. Okay, so he's down on 180 population just because he doesn't have enough house. And there goes the GG finally. Oh, GG's. Oh my... Oh, never mind. He just got the... He just got the home city shipments after resigning. Every time I just get baited by this after they resign. But yeah. I swear, this game, both sides did tons of mistake. And both sides could just eliminate the other side like multiple times. I don't know what was this game. I have no clue. But still, it was an interesting game. I'm really glad I put this for last. And, well, this is not a KD you want with Spain against Sweden. Should be positive KD. Okay, well, of course he will get more combat XP because of all those covering spam.